We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. They go New York, go New
Let's take it from the top. Let's take it from the top. Let's take it from the top. All right, here we go. Salute to Knicks Nation on this Tuesday evening. We are hitting the music because in the Battle of New York, Act 2, the New York Knicks would head into MSG Annex against the Swamp Dragons of New Jersey, and this one was a sloppy affair in the beginning, man. The Knicks were not crisp, no ball movement, lackluster defense, Mikal Bridges cooking, and before you know it, the Knicks seemed like they were in trouble. But this would be a cardiac Knick affair, man. It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. And in the fourth quarter, you had some stellar play by some Knicks supporting castmates. And then in crunch time, it was Jalen, it was Julius, and it was just enough for the Knicks to get a win. 108-103. Another Brooklyn Nets fourth quarter collapse was all she wrote, man. 32-18 in the fourth. And with Jalen and Julian pouring on with 30, Knicks got the timely stops, and Knicks get the win, man. 108-103. Let's talk about it. Hit us up on the KFTV Discord or call 657-383-1509. CP the franchise, Alex Trataros. Shout out my guy, Evan Roberts. Yup, the Battle of New York goes to the good guys once again, Al. 108-103. Hey. Why not a cardiac Knick affair for 2024? I felt like we haven't had one of those in a little while. You know, they've been playing so well. I felt like it's been a little while, man.
I guess you must have been having a good time out in California because that Memphis game was a cardiac Knick affair. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was a while ago, man. That was a bum night at Memphis,
you want another one. That's what you want. You want your pacemaker driven up.
Yeah.
You want me to go get you the life alert so that way when you fall down watching one of these games, you know, I'm not alone doing these post games. That's what you need. Is that what you're asking for?
You know, this is what we need. To jolt the heart muscles up a little bit. And you know what? For rivalry week or rivalry night, as they want to force it down our throats, this was a good finish. But starting off, it wasn't all that good, man. You know, to take it from the top, very sloppy from the Knicks from the jump. Lackluster intensity. Ball wasn't moving. The defense in particular, the off-ball defense wasn't good. The rim protection wasn't all that good outside of Sims, which we'll get to. I didn't like Julius's defense tonight. You know, even though Jalen was cooking, I didn't like the way either one of them were really facilitating. And you know, you had Mikal Bridges going crazy, man. They were running OG off of several screens. A lot of the times they were picking on Julius with the off-ball screens. And, you know, just not enough recovery by the Knicks to chase the Nets off of the three-point line. You go into the third quarter, same old same. Cam Johnson going off from three. Mikal Bridges more of the same. I think the Nets finished at about 5 for 6 from downtown in the third quarter. And then on top of that, at one point deep into the third, the Knicks had more turnovers than assists in the game. So it just got chaotic. In the third quarter alone, they must have had about 6 or 7 costly turnovers. And before you knew it, they found themselves down by 9 points to open up the fourth. And at that point, I kind of felt like, damn, like now we got to figure out these bench unit minutes. Down by 9, Nets have momentum. This one might get tricky. You know, I wasn't sure if they were going to keep it steady until Brunson and Randall got back in to win this game. Because even when the lead was like 5, 6, they would cut it to 4, the Nets would always find an answer. So it always seemed like one of those insurmountable leads. But I really liked the fourth quarter minutes of OG, McBride, and Precious Achiuwa. I thought those were very important minutes to keep to kind of tread water. I like the fact that when, you know, while the second unit is searching for answers, that it forces OG to be a shot creator. You know, he had 7 points in a nice little stretch. McBride himself had 5. I thought Achiuwa was active there. So I like how it kind of forces their hand to try some new things, and those were important minutes. Then in crunch time, you had Jalen, you had Julius, timely stops, timely buckets, and timely assists. Got the job done, man.
Absolutely. You got good fourth quarter production from OG, as you said, he had 6 points. He had Precious with 4 points. He had McBride with 5. Those were critical because, as you already stated, we already know this, man. The bench is struggling. When we get Malcolm Brogdon or Alec Burks in here or somebody to come help this team, I feel like we'll be in a better spot. But at the second half, by the end of the second half, the second unit only had 7 points while Brooklyn's had 15.
Yeah.
So that should give you an idea of where the depth is for the New York Knicks. But thankfully, they got the job done. The thing I like, man, is that even though it was a sloppy game for the New York Knicks, it just shows you the talent that we have on this team compared to the Brooklyn Nets. You can go rely on Julius Randle or Jalen Brunson, and these guys will get it done. And tonight it was Julius' show in the fourth quarter. He got you 9 points, 3 or 4 from the field. You saw how he's getting out there in transition, making some hustle plays, solid rebounding efforts too. You saw the assist. I liked Randle's closing to this game, even though as we watched the entire thing, it was a roller coaster ride, man. It was a roller coaster ride.
Did you see what I had to put out there on Twitter for the first time? I think maybe all year.
What was it?
I hadn't used the "we don't need that."
Oh,
I didn't use it, but I had to, man. When he spun into a double team, he's rushing up the court. They're up by 1 with 1:50 left in the fourth, and he's running up the court like he needs a buzzer beater. Spins into a double team, loses the ball, and then fouls Dennis Smith Jr. I almost jumped out the window, but luckily he settled in. They had a great play at the end where you had the Achua and Josh Hart block. On one end, OG gets the ball, gets it out to Julius. He runs a break, gets it to Jalen, back to Julius for the slam. I thought that was a cool play, great play to kind of stamp things in this game. So, hey, it wasn't pretty, but it was gritty, man. I like the ending. It was a crazy ending, man.
Crazy ending, but like I said, it just shows you the talent on this team, and it's stuff like that, CP, where I feel like it's a good building block for a Knicks team with new pieces. Yeah. Especially in OG Anunoby, promotions to guys like McBride. You get Precious in here. You need these type of games where it's going to be hectic. It's not going to be pretty all the way through, because when you get to the playoffs, not every game is going to be perfect. There's going to be ups and downs through even a game, through quarters, certain stretches. Teams are going to go on a run. You're going to have a lot of turnovers at some point. The fact that they were able to get their composure and execute well enough to win this game, these are good learning moments to use throughout the regular season and moving forward. So you need some of these moments, man. It's never going to be easy. It's never going to be easy.
Got to shock the system a little bit. I enjoyed this one, man.
Sometimes I really you need that, Sometimes you need to go plunge in that cold bath, right?
Yeah, I did like this. And it's just like we talked about on Knicks Weekly yesterday. It's a work in progress. When that second unit comes in, where are they going to go? Is it going to be with Julius? Is it going to be with Jalen? Is it going to be with OG? Who's going to shot create? Who's going to play make? It gets tricky. 10-2. 10-2. They're finding ways to get it done. And so that you have to like, because it's a work in progress and they're still winning games. They got out there and they win a game. This is important. This is still, to me, an important game to win, even though the Nets are the inferior team here. You got to win these games that you should win on this week, on this docket, on this schedule. Because you got the champs coming in on Thursday. Then you got the Heat on Saturday. So you got big matchups. Heat just got Rozier. So you got big matchups to close out the week. So get this win. Get this win in the win column and keep it pushing, man. So wild night at what are those the Swamp Dragon fans called? The Clays? The Clays?
What? I don't know what they call it.
That's what Evan Roberts said those guys called the Clays. You were in there. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. If that's what you want to call it, that's what you want to call it. This is why I call it the second home arena for the New York Knicks, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You're listening to this. I'm listening to this on TNT, their broadcast. I'm just hearing the chants. You're getting Brunson MVPs, and not the third, not the fourth, the second quarter, CP. You're getting MVP chants for Brunson in the second quarter. You hear the crowd just roaring with the Knicks making a comeback in the fourth quarter. That should tell you that is a Knicks second home arena. So thank you to the Brooklyn Nets for moving it from New Jersey to Brooklyn to make travel much easier for the Knicks and to give us a second home arena for cheaper prices. We appreciate your dedication to our team.
Knicks Nation was in there heavy. KFTV Nation was in there heavy. Shout out D-Block 1755. A lot of people tagged us on social media at the game. My homie Steve O hit me. He said, yo, Knicks fans is in here heavy. So we expected the crowd. But I also expected a better play out of this team early, but it wasn't the case. However, I got to give a shout-out to the simulation, man, because that was the next storyline into this game, right? No iHeart. He's out on the men with a foot injury. Talked about this on Weekly. It made sense to sit him out with the big matchups later on this week. Try to get him as much rest as you can. But great job starting with Sims. I mean, Sims started out in the first quarter, 4 points, 4 blocks, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. I love the way he was moving. He was finding the gaps in the offense, running the floor well, defensively providing rim protection, giving the Knicks good energy. I love the way that Sims started this game off and just really picking up really where he left off, man. Just playing strong. And then Precious just providing that support in the second half, especially. Both of those guys did what they needed to do to help this team solidify a win. You had Sims finish with 6 points, 4 boards, 4 blocks, 2 dimes, two dimes, and then Achua with 6 points, 9 boards, 2 dimes. 4 offensive for Achua and 2 offensive rebounds for Sims. I thought they both did a great job. Sims starting, Precious closing.
Yeah, I thought it was a good job for Jericho Sims as well. And to me, man, I just want to see Jericho in that second unit when iHeart is healthy, because I thought this was a good, I guess, re-entrance to the rotation. And the 4 blocks in the first quarter were really something, especially when you think about rim protection, which is what Tom Thibodeau likes to preach, what he values most from the center position. Get Sims on that second unit, man, because look, it was a good production from Sims tonight. It was a good production from Precious tonight, but you know, like, I think what we need more is more athleticism on the court, right? And Precious, for as solid he's been these past 2 games, I think Sims will give you a little bit more consistency on that end, especially defensively, and just give you some more height and just muscle to work against. You know what I mean? I think we need that more so than Precious at this point. If you want to run Precious at the 4, you know, he could do that. I think if you want to use him as a backup 4, but get Jericho Sims back on that second unit when iHeart's healthy.
Like the energy by both of those guys tonight. It was very important, and they open and close well. So good job by those guys. Eddie SFL $5 super chat that says the play where all 5 players touched the ball and that led to the fast breaks with Julius Dunk was the play of the year. Yeah, that was a nice one, man. That was definitely a nice one to cap this one off. Josh Hart had a key layup in this game, and it was just a tale of 2 halves, because his first half was woeful. He was taking terrible shots, terrible turnovers. He was pretty bad in the first half. But second half, he locked in, got some key rebounds, especially in that fourth quarter. 2 steals for Josh Hart, and then his only points was a strong drive to the basket and a lay-in. Things get dicey for Josh Hart when you keep him stuck in the half court. We know that. So tonight wasn't his best, but he did what he had to do, and that was close. But yeah, definitely liked that signature play. So shout out to Eddie SFL on that one.
Sure. Sometimes it's just about those crucial moments, right? Like, he's a role player. I'm not expecting him to be, you know, like Julius or Brunson when he's out there. But if you can make some timely stops, if you can get some timely rebounds, which he did, he got a timely rebound, a good pass in a game like this, that will stand out. Yeah. You know, if we did some player ratings, I wouldn't necessarily give him the highest grade, but that would definitely stand out.
For sure. Shout out to Omen Al, $5 super chat, says good close win. We shouldn't have gotten to that, but Julius took Barclay's soul and planted the MSG flag. Bench creator needed ASAP. Yeah, all facts there by Omen. Shout out to our guy Tyler Al, KFTV producer Tyler, a franchise channel member as well, and he got merch. So Tyler, you know, he works with us, but he's a big time supporter, man. He says that Precious top of the key 3, SMH, we don't need that. Yeah, that definitely qualified for the We Don't Need That awards, but you know that was early in the game. And Precious definitely locked in later on in the game. So shout out to him. Shout out to TML, the warden of the Discord, and the head KFTV mod, also producer here on the show, says he's been a franchise channel member for 1 year now. Celebrating 1 year. So shout out to TM. 12 months as a franchise channel member. And also welcome to Jason Perez, who joins the franchise channel members today. So shout out to Jason Perez, man. Okay, let's get to the Discord. Let's get to the mayor of the Discord. Stillicho is with us. Let's go.
1 2 1 2.
Loud and clear, my guy. 2,200 people on the check-in. Let's go.
Man, I gotta say, little tomato at Alex for a minute.
What do you mean, man? We just won the game, man. 108, 103, man.
No, I get it. But
Yeah.
listen, I'm starting to like Precious. The minutes that he's been putting in, especially these past 2 games. Look, I like him, and maybe you're right. Maybe we use him as like a backup for instead of the backup for Hartenstein. I get that, but look, I really have been enjoying Precious these past couple of games, especially 9 rebounds.
Yeah,
from a backup.
It's good. It's good.
That's that's no joke. And even to like defend that one shot from the perimeter, nobody else wanted to take that shot. It was literally that rock passed through 3 different New York Knicks, and the only person that wanted to even attempt was Precious Achiuwa.
Yeah.
So say what you will, but he's putting in some kind of effort here.
Okay.
So I know consistency is the key, and I know we already have Julius. So if we put this guy at the backup 4, we've got 2 4s that are going to have consistency problems. But look, I'm kind of excited to see how this guy develops.
Okay. All right. What's going on in the Discord, man? What's the temperature in the Discord tonight? 108, 103, rivalry game. How's everybody going on in the Discord, man? What's going on in there?
We're on a hunt for all of these guys first half of the game that were saying about Julius. They were slandering his name. And you know I'm a Kentucky guy, so that's my guy already. But we're on a hunt for all them boys. Can't find them. We put an APB for them. They got real quiet 4th quarter.
Well, listen, man. The leader of the Julius Hive, Robert Randall, he still can't figure out the Discord. So if you see him down there, just take care of him, man. Give him some instructions or something, man.
Remember, everybody listening, get into the Discord. Best place to be talking hoops.
Stillicho, the mayor of the Discord, on the check-in. Came in hot, Al. He had a little smoke for you, man.
Yeah, he said he likes Precious, man. He's starting to be part of the. I guess we're getting a Precious hive over here.
It's starting to build up.
We're starting to get a Precious hive, and I think that's Precious.
Yeah.
Look, I think for 2 games, that's solid effort, man. He's playing good for the last 2 games. I expect him to play well against the Brooklyn Nets second unit. I also expect him to play well against the Toronto Raptors that didn't have a backup center and didn't have Jakob Poeltl out there.
Yeah.
Let me see him go against some solidified centers. And then let me see him go against Drummond. Can I see that? Can I see him go against Andre Drummond? And then can we make a decision off of that? He did that already. Let's see it again. Let's see how he works on that.
Well, look, where the matchup allows him to be his best, you're seeing it, right? This is a small ball Nets team. He played a small ball Raptors team. He's a small ball 4-5. I mean, he's a 4-5 tweener. He runs the floor. So these type of games are tailor-made for him to succeed, and he's doing a good job. That's all you could ask for. Between him and Sims, just hold it down for as long as you can. These are role players. They're going to be inconsistent. They're going to have their ups and downs. But for him, it's 2 good games. Put some respect on his name, and good job by Sims. You know, that's just how I see it, man. So to everybody,
I see people saying that this is what I said about Dante, and look how he's performing now. Motivational speaker talk over here.
Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys, CP and Alex, on the 1s and 2s, 108 to 103. Knicks get the W. We are taking calls from the fans. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe to the channel. We got 2,600 people in the chat. We should be up at 1,000. We got 100 franchise channel members in here. Salute to Ignacio Lobregat. JJ, what's good? Mil Pekovic, how you feeling? 7 snaps. Salute, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Let's get it going. Speaking of tomatoes, man, Knicks Twitter, they had some smoke for Candace Parker tonight.
Rightfully so.
Ooh, they had some smoke for Candace Parker tonight. You know, on TNT, you got the big production set. They're flaunting Underdog, not our Underdog. Their producer Underdog. You know, they got all these people in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Candace Parker saying that Jalen Brunson didn't have a good a good second round in the playoffs. There's a little disconnect between the research team and the talent.
Don't they have fact checkers?
Yeah, there's just a little disconnect, Al. Just a little disconnect. You know, so Knicks Nation did not like that.
And rightfully so, because he had an awesome second round.
Yes, he did.
Against the Miami Heat. It was everybody. I think he was averaging 31 points. I think that's pretty good, CP. I think that's pretty good.
That's right. That's right. As a matter of fact, we'll play the Candace bit right now, man. Let's hear it. Let's hear the mistake here. Let's hear it. Here's Candace Parker.
As a number one option last year in the playoffs, great first round. Second round, not so much. So
that's all it took, and they were on her bumper. remember the George Bush meme when he went overseas? Man, almost caught a shoot to the dome. Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of those, man. They let Candace have it. But then, give credit, our guy, friend of the program, Jamal Crawford, came through at halftime and really broke it down. He was the only one that you could rely upon to really break down Brunson's game, and I thought they did a good job bouncing back. You could tell the research team, they got on Twitter. They seen Knicks fans was out with the pitchforks. So they were very friendly to Brunson and the gang at halftime, and I thought JC really did a good job of cleaning it up.
Once a Knick, always a Knick, CP. Once a Knick, always a Knick. But isn't it interesting, CP, how when they started talking about Brunson, they didn't go back to Candace?
No,
you noticed that?
No, I told you.
He did not go back to Candace.
Nah, we gotta go to. Don't let Shaq talk. Don't let Lefko's just there to throw the passes. Let JC break it down, and that's all we needed, man. JC cleaned up the mess. They skipped right over Candace. Like, I'm gonna skip you.
God.
JC break it down.
The first thing they asked her was like, "What about Cam Thomas?"
Oof, tough night at the office. But that's why we're here, man. Number one show for the fans, by the fans. You know, listen, man, don't be surprised when these people don't know much about the team. They don't watch the team. So that's why we're here, man. You know, it's that simple. For the fans, by the fans. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe. That's all we ask. All we ask is your support, and we'll deliver from the rest. Let's go to Will B on the Discord, Al. Will B 5091. Go ahead and unmute your mic. Will B going once. Oh, he's not ready. He's not ready for his debut. It's a new caller I was trying to go to. All right.
Gotta be ready.
Gotta be ready. Let's go to Cody Glock. Cody Glock is always ready. Cody, let's go. Oh, man. Are we 0 for 2 right now? Cody Glock, are you there? All right, I see Cody is unmuting his mic, and it's not going through. Oh. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, we got you. Loud and clear. Oh, I think we lost. You call. It's not coming in clear, my guy. It's not coming in clear. All right, we'll try somebody else. Carlo on the Discord. Carlo, go ahead and unmute your mic.
Kamusta kayo mga Knicks fans sa buong mundo? Kamusta kayo, Alex and CV?
Good. How you doing, man? Good to hear from you, man.
Yeah, I'm slightly a Debbie Downer today, but a win is a win. I'm still happy about that win.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the bench's effort, those miscommunications on the defensive end and the turnovers in the first 3 quarters, to be honest. It's unacceptable. And I forgot to take my beta blocker meds this morning, so it's just hard for me to watch these kind of cardiac Knicks games. Good thing our all-star Brunson is here to save our butts, but what if he got hurt or have an off night? That single-digit points by Deuce is not gonna cut it. That's why we need a high-scoring player off the bench, something that we are lacking when IQ left. Who else? DOG played great, as usual.
Yeah.
Is a beast defensively. Those deflections and anticipations are winning plays that don't show up on the stat sheet.
Yeah.
And the bench needs to practice these open shots, especially Grimes. They need to try some old-fashioned team-building activity. Because team chemistry is becoming an issue lately with all these turnovers, and it's really driving me nuts. That steal, By DSJ after that Julius spin move gave me chest pains. But kidding aside, if the Knicks are establishing themselves as an elite team, they need to clubber these below 500 teams with ease.
Yeah.
And lastly, with regards to the Grimes situation, I might get tomatoes for this recommendation. I know it's too late, but to salvage what is left and just to get his trade value up, maybe he could be the primary ball handler on the second unit in tandem with Deuce. He's been playing point guard in his early basketball career,
And the name is?
penetrate and pass the ball more than shooting. So maybe they should try that. He might be gone after the trade deadline anyway, so why not try it? So that's all I have to say.
Okay.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Okay. Carlo from the Philippines on the check. And rate that call in the chat, man. 1 being trash, 5 being facts. Carlo, he's got high expectations, man. He said he didn't like how this game started. I mean, we nobody liked how the game started, but I'll take it from crunch time, man. And they got the job done. And even though, look, yes, everything is a work in progress, especially with the second unit, I still thought fourth quarter they did what they needed to do. Fourth quarter, 32-18, they outscored the Nets in the fourth quarter. To a man, they did what they needed to do.
This is true. There's only one thing that I have. There's only one gripe that I have, CP.
Yeah.
Only one gripe. Since the OG Anunoby trade, do you know where the Knicks were prior to the trade?
Where?
The Knicks were not ninth in turnovers. They averaged 13.2 turnovers per game. They were ninth in keeping the ball over.
Yeah.
Since the trade, do you know where the Knicks rank now since OG's been on this team?
Worse.
Define worse.
They were where in turnovers? 19th?
They were ninth. They were ninth.
Did they drop to...
So, like, for the time before the OG Anunoby trade, right?
Yeah, they were ninth in the league.
They were ninth in the league.
15th.
Do you think that's where they've been since OG's been on this roster?
Yeah.
Since OG's been on this team, the Knicks are dead last.
Wow. Well, where are they now overall, though? That's what I'm saying.
19th.
They're 19th. Okay, that's what I said. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. But what you're saying is since the trade, they've been, pretty much the worst.
Yeah, they've been the worst. They've been averaging 16 turnovers per game.
Yeah, not good. Not good, man. And as I said at the top of the show, deep into the third quarter, they had 13 turnovers and 11 assists. So they got to clean it up, man. And a lot of it is just, certain turnovers you can take, but a lot of them were just so boneheaded, man. Just bad passes. They had a shot clock violation in one time in that third quarter. Just wasn't good. Bad cross-court passes. The spinneroonies by Julius. It just wasn't good, man. Just wasn't good. So, but good thing they tightened up in crunch time. Shout out to the Rhyme Animal Chuck D, man. Everybody throw a hashtag PE in the chat. He says Seattle, St. Louis, Kansas City would treat the Nets better. New York City is one team, one NBA market, man. Buffalo's available. It's the Knicks at Adam Silver's office. Also, ESPN admit to fans, you messed up, Doc. Yeah, what's going on with the Bucks, man? We got to talk about that on the NBA report, man. Adrian Griffin out, Doc Rivers in. We're definitely going to talk about that tomorrow on the NBA report, so definitely tap in on that at 3 o'clock. Life Changer Landman, $20 Super Chat says, let's go all in this year and get one more piece to put us over the top. We have the assets. Let's use them. I've been all in with the Baca since 1967, and time for the glory days to return in Leon Rosary Trust. 52 burgers. All right, Life Changer Land wants to go all in now.
Hey,
wants to go all in.
That's not what the Knicks are thinking, though. It's according to Woj. They're thinking about going after for once again around the edges. Type player to stay competitive.
Yeah. And please don't try to sell me on Kyle Lowry, please. Please don't. Don't. Do not. That is not the Nova reunion. We don't need that. That is not the Nova reunion we are looking for, ladies and gentlemen. No.
How upset would you be if the Knicks got Kyle Lowry on a buyout?
I mean, on a buyout, it didn't cost us anything, so, not terribly, upset, but, no. No, man, no. That's just...
What's wrong with Kyle Lowry, please?
That is just lackluster, man. That is just lackluster, man. We don't need that, bro.
CP is just leaving the lights on for Alec Burks to have a reunion.
I mean, at least I know he's gonna get some buckets, man.
The inconsistent 10 points is too much for you?
Kyle Lowry, man. Please, bro. Please. We've done a good job of like not getting old, washed up players, man. We don't like. We've done a good job for like the last like 5 years or so. You know what I'm saying? They just stay away from that, man. Kyle Lowry, bro. You guys are crazy. Yeah, music $10 super chat. Salute. Trav, welcome to the franchise channel members. Salute, man. Salute. Okay. Who else we got in here? Will B. Are you back on the Discord? We got Will B. All right. We get Will B out of there. And let's try Glizzock again. Cody, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, you here? You are clear, sir. You have the stage.
Manscaped my. I have 0 turnovers because of Manscaped my.
Okay.
I take care of my ball profusely with the utmost friction in my mixin.
Okay.
Yo, man. Today's game, man, I wasn't worried not one bit, man. He went down 10, fourth quarter, whatever. I wasn't worried one bit. I just seen the Clippers come back from 20 on these bumps. Brooklyn Nets. And nobody calls it the Clays, though, bro. Please, man. That was a bad one right there. It's Barclay that shit, man.
I can't be on point all
if you
the
want to
time,
go,
man. Sometimes they go left, sometimes they go right, man.
Yeah. But, yo, man, Achua, man, he's been really stepping up his game, man.
You
I
feeling
like the way
fresh
he's been playing recently.
Yeah, that was a good game by him tonight, man.
He wasn't tripping. He wasn't usually, and I'm proud of Julius. He had found Precious on. I don't know if it was a fast break situation or whatever the case may be, but
nice little
found
no-look.
Precious. I'm proud of that play right there from Julius.
Yeah,
he did a little fast break spin move and he got pickpocketed from the blind side. I was tight when that happened.
Yeah,
but when he tries to find people and he slows it down and slow it down. I just dished you. He just passes and dishes it off. It's a good Julius, man.
Okay.
Dantali.
Yeah.
You've been Dantali. It's a good coaching decision by Tibbs to grab him out and then put DiVincenzo in, and the game with that lineup. Put OG in, whatever. OG, he had a little Paul Pierce type jump shot to him in the fourth quarter, man. I was loving it. I like when he's aggressive, he gives me, and we had a little done sight in tonight. Jericho Sims came out. He gave us 4 blocks in the first quarter. What we doing here?
4 blocks.
What we doing here?
The simulation was activated, man, for sure. Absolutely.
The simulation was fooling the masses.
Yeah.
It's lit, man. Yo, shout out Nikki Pipes, shout out CP Free Throws, shout out Alex, shout out TM, shout out Junior Karoma, shout out the whole chat, man. Shout out KG be hating sometimes, so shout out him, man. That's my boy. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. Shout out Ari, I'm out, Yo, cue my Oscar music, man. Put some Mitchie communism in the board real quick, man. Come on, man.
Cody Glock. Yeah, he came close. I almost had to hit the music on him. he went a little overtime on the shout-outs. But it was cool. He was excited tonight. Shout him out. Shout out.
You need like that hook like you used to see like back in those like old cartoons, just like to pull someone off the stage. That's what you need.
Yeah. Sandman. We need our version of Sandman. Well, that's the people with the tomatoes, man. Maybe we'll have like a tomato meter. Like if you're a caller and you get too many tomatoes at one time, automatic, we got to pack them up. We got to get them out of there.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think that is a good idea. So to everybody in the chat, once again, let's get those likes up. Hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel. 3,000 people on the check-in. CP and Alex on the ones and twos. We're going to get to our key stats of the night in just a bit. Let's go to Tulum, man. Let's go to Mexico. Harry in Tulum. Harry, what's going on, man? Harry in Tulum going once. I know. Is the Discord not working? Are people just not listening? Ace on the Discord.
CP.
Yo, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. It was a good win. So, I mean, watching the game, it wasn't the prettiest thing. Mikal Bridges was killing everybody in front of him for a good while.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges was killing him, yeah.
Shout out to Precious Achiuwa, man. Shout out to Precious. I feel like I'm the president of the Precious Hive. I was telling Knicks fans when he first got here, man, I was the only one defending them in the Discord. They was coming at me, CP. They was coming at me left and right, CP. I held them off. Long enough. But no, I mean, the game was good. I feel like it was really a heart check for the Knicks. It was a heart check game. Because it really felt like we was just sapped of energy.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like we had no energy out there. We was drained. It feels like when Brunson gets fatigued and he slows down, it feels like the energy in the rate of the offense slows down. So still looking for a facilitator.
He wasn't facilitating much, though. You know, that. You know, look, he was in his bag, absolutely. He was in his bag.
Yep.
He wasn't facilitating as much. And you know, it can be a gift and a curse. His offensive repertoire can be a gift and a curse sometimes.
No, that's a fact. But still looking at Malcolm Brogdon, that veteran, that former sixth man.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about Lowry, man? The people in the chat are trying to sell. They're trying to sell everybody on Kyle Lowry. What do we think about that?
Kyle Lowry could work. He really could work. He chippy. Yeah. He got tenacity. He got that same like spirit as Brunson. He want to take a charge. He want to dive for loose balls. He want to get dirty. So a vet like Kyle Lowry would be real good. That'd be real good. But I'm not trying to sit on the phone too long. You know, CP.
Appreciate it. This is a rapid fire service, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks a lot.
I appreciate y'all.
Ace. I like that.
CP, you're telling me you don't want 2 points in 25 minutes with 3 assists and 1 block?
I mean,
and 2 rebounds on 1 of 9 shooting?
I mean, you know. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think it makes.
That's the type of guy that you want on the bench.
I don't think it makes much of a difference, bro. I really don't. He's 38, man. The days are over, bro. I mean, yeah, I guess for a couple minutes off the bench, if that's the best we could do, with all the draft picks we got sitting here, the best you could come up with is a 38-year-old Kyle Lowry.
On the buyout market.
On the buyout market?
Because we would not, if we traded for him, that's a problem.
Let's go get something else, man. Stop playing around. Kyle Lowry. What do you guys think in the chat, man? TM, are you in the chat? Let's get a poll up on the chat and see what the people think. Is Kyle Lowry the guy? We spent weeks and weeks on the trade machine. We're trying to get Clarkson in here. We got Sexton. We're trying to get Burks, Brogdon. Is that what we're going to be doing on the trade deadline show? Is talking about the acquisition of Kyle Lowry. I don't know how you're going to ask me to spit it, man. They're going to ask me to go on SNY. I'm going to have to go on PIX. CP, what do you think about the Knicks picking up Kyle Lowry? I'm going to just be sitting there like, well, he's a Nova product, so.
Oh, man, I can only imagine the trade deadline show right now. Woes bomb comes through. Knicks get Kyle Lowry on the buyout market.
Oh, the buyout market.
He gets up off the stage, puts his headset down, walks away. We don't see CP for the rest of the show. On his own show, we don't see CP.
Do we have Will Mack on the Discord? Will Mack, are you there? Will Mack.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Salute. So just wanted to point out a couple things. Yeah. I think the Josh Hart last few possessions were pretty underrated with the way he fought for that rebound.
Yes.
Found Julius. 1,000%, that was huge. And then also that cut to the basket that he had, just the wherewithal and the awareness to know to cut to the basket when Randall gave him that pass.
Yep.
And for him to finish that, I thought that was super underrated. Should have been a foul. I also wanted to talk about the Dante DiVincenzo 3 at the end of the game there. I love the confidence, but that we didn't need that.
Yeah.
Super rainbow shot. Love the confidence, but wasn't super sure about that. So I wanted your thoughts on that. And then last couple things, I saw mentions of this. When are we getting Ben Still on the show? Definitely need that. He's been active on Twitter. That would be great get for you guys.
Hey, listen,
he's the man.
You guys got to hit him, man. You know, you guys are the people, man. This is the people's show. You guys got to get out there and let these people know, man. Who do you guys want on the show? Let us know, man. Let us know, and we'll see what we could do, man. Ben Still on KFTV would be a blockbuster, wouldn't it?
Would be a huge blockbuster.
Yeah.
I'll reach out to Come On Connect, see if I can get Ben Still on the show for you guys.
Hey, let's do it, man. This is a community affair for the fans, by the fans, man. Everybody do their work, and we'll make it happen.
1,000%. And last quick thing,
yep.
I saw that you are big on the Griselda Records fan page, so salute to you. That's my guy over there.
That is my guy, man. Salute to my guy at the Griselda Records fan page. Yeah, we should. Yeah, you know what? I will. That's a good idea, man. He's a good dude. Big time fan of KFTV, big time supporter. I just sent him his merch last week. So shout out to my guy Sharon. Shout out to Griselda. He holds us down heavy. He definitely does, man. Appreciate Will Mack on the check-in. Okay. Which DiVincenzo shot is he referring to? I did see one DiVincenzo 3. I don't know if that's the play he's talking about. Was this in the fourth quarter or the third?
I think it was in the fourth quarter. I think it was a quick shot from the corner in the fourth.
Yeah.
And he was just kind of like fading backward. It was like a fadeaway 3 almost, or fading sideways. I forget what it was. I think that's the shot that he's talking about.
Was it on the left side of the court?
Yes.
I think I remember that one. I remember that one. I said, you know what? We were sitting here yesterday talking about, he takes great shots, and he does. I think all year he's been taking good shots. That one wasn't the best one, but I give him a bly, man. He takes good shots, bro.
I got to look at that situation because I felt like the clock was winding down.
That's what I thought. That's what I remember. Yeah. That's what I remember in that play. If we're talking about the same play, and he was kind of like that left corner.
Yep.
Left corner. That's what I thought. And when I looked, I was like, you know what? It wasn't the best shot, but you know what? Ragu takes good shots, man. It is what it is.
Also, is it me or is Dante's 3-pointers always just net and nothing else? Like it feels like they don't rattle. It's just like you just hear the net every single time.
In his shout out to Ian Begley, friend of the program, our guy Ian Begley, when he talked to him after the win over the Wizards last week, he gave a lot of credit to the chef. Talked highly about Steph Curry and watching him work. Whatever he did in the night before, whether he was 10 of 13 from 3 or 2 of 13 from 3, he's in the gym the next day putting up 1,000 shots. And he just said, getting that work ethic from Steph and Clay is what's helped him. So I like how he's played. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest shot, but I'm not going to I wasn't mad. I wasn't too mad at it, And on the Josh Hart thing, Hart had a bad game for the most part and then bounced back in the fourth with some clutch boards, and then he got the timely basket at the end. So it wasn't pretty, but it was gritty for him, but he finished strong. Good job by him.
So you're telling me we got a splash stepbrother?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
We do. I got to get the phones connected, man. So hang tight 1 second out. So to everybody in the chat once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. We're just going to get our assistant in here. And while we do that, man, I want to tell you guys about one of our sponsors for today, and that is Underdog Fantasy, fellas. The leaders in men's grooming tool, both above and below the waist, man. Not only do they have great beard products, but they have the signature, the lawnmower for below the waist trimming. And this 5.0 is a beast, man. Comes with a dual temperature LED spotlight if you want to do it in the dark, whatever you're into. Hey, no testimonials. Up to 60 minutes of runtime, fellas. So if you need that much time, you do you. Again, we don't need to know that. No testimonials. They got the travel lock on there. Waterproof as well, so you can do it in the shower. This is it, man. Game changer. Great products by our friends at Manscaped. They got the whole team laced. And for you guys at home, you know the deal, you know the code. Go to manscaped.com and use promo code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping. And that ships in the U.S., Canada, our friends in the U.K., Europe, South Africa, Singapore. Go ahead and cop, man. Carlo out there in the Philippines, you might be able to get one as well, man. This is the package right here. The gold standard of groin grooming. You see that? The gold standard. Good packaging. You know, they got nice quality paper here. This is a Manscaped symbol. No testimonials, okay? And there you go. You got your blades and your trimmer. Let me go full screen for the people at home, man. See the product out. It's like Van and White stuff. You know what I'm saying? Price is right. Here you go. Boom. So you got the dual head trimmer, the dual head blades, and then you got your guards. So again, no testimonials, but you got your guards, man. So you could do different levels. You want to go Van Gundy, you could go Van Gundy. You want to go Jordan, you can go Jordan. Take your pick. Lawnmower 5.0, fellas. Yeah, man. Fresh out the box. Look at that. That thing is humming. It's like a Ferrari engine in there. You hear that? Lawnmower 5.0, fellas. 20% off plus free shipping at Manscaped. What do you think, Al? You got one of these at home. Oh, I got you on mute. Say that again?
For a second, I thought I was watching QVC.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I just wear multiple hats on this channel, man.
And if you look here at the blades, all right, and just look at how it's designed. Here's the LED
technology, man. Skin safe technology. That's very important because a lot of you guys you're using. I don't know what you're using. Maybe your tea trimmers and stuff like that. That could get a little bit risky. So skin safe technology. I could tell you, I've been rocking with the lawnmower for like 3-4 years. No nicks. Not the good Knicks. Not the Knicks that played tonight. The bad ones, if you know what I'm saying. No testimonials, though. Yeah. It's very important, man.
It's a great product.
Yeah, it is.
I recommend. I highly recommend it.
It is. It is, man. Rick Pennington, rate that commercial in the chat. 20% off plus free shipping from our friends at Manscaped, man. You see it. Let's get it going. Okay.
So we're going to have KFTV, the cooking show, and we're going to have KFTV QVC. Is that what's coming up next?
Yeah, we're just going to branch out. We're Cooking with Franchise is going to be next. Cooking with Franchise. I was thinking we'd do more like behind-the-scenes content at KFTV. Maybe take them inside like our team meetings as well. Take them inside the merch process, some of the brand building stuff. Yeah, we got some content ideas, man. Behind the brand type of thing,
I hear
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Harry in Tulum. Harry, are you there? We're going to go back to Harry. Are you there? Oh, did we lose Harry? I don't know. Yeah, Harry's he's in Tulum, so you use your imagination there. He's busy right now. Let's go to the phones, man. See what the people got to say. 413, area code 413. What's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Hey, this is Matty from Massachusetts/Vermont.
Okay. All right. What's going on, man?
Yeah, first time caller.
All right.
Just want to know, I'm holding it down for you guys. It's a lonely feeling being a Knicks fan in Vermont and Massachusetts. I know Alex knows about that. I think he's from living in Boston, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I had one question and one comment. First question was, you guys see Randall doing the Jalen Brunson sign after he hit that big three in the fourth?
I did. That
What's
was cool.
your take on that?
I liked it. I mean, it was a little it was a little ill-timed because the game was like very much not over. So I was at one point I was like, yo, Julius, you got to relax a little bit, but you know what? Have fun, man. He was into it, and it got them going in the fourth quarter, and they took care of business.
Right, that's right, and then he got that big turnover after he hit that three.
Yeah.
But the other thing was I'm a big Jalen Brunson fan, and I was wondering if I could comment on that. I know there's been a lot of controversy on the show about that lately.
Yeah, I mean that was like that was a couple of days ago, man. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah.
But I keep up best as I can. But I just as far as the Trae Young thing goes, Jalen Brunson is 47% from the field. Trae Young is 42. Jalen Brunson is 42% from three. Trae Young is 36% from three. Jalen Brunson's shooting higher from three than Trae Young is shooting from everywhere. And I know that I like the guy who was on CP. I agree with you that you got to have differences of opinions.
Yeah.
And I like that you said that the other day. And I like a lot of things that Geoff had to say about many topics on the show that day. And I know that he was looking at the numbers as opposed to what a lot of people are bringing up, which is the wins. But even if you look at the numbers, there's a lot of things to say for Brunson, and I just want to say that to you. And if my numbers are wrong, people check me on that, in the chat and whatever. But
thank you.
That's my understanding, is both as a team and as players. Brunson is better.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
And thanks for having me on.
Thanks.
I love what you guys are doing.
Call back anytime. That was, I completely forgot his name because he was going on for so long. But we salute him. We salute him, and we appreciate his support up there in New England.
Hey, look, man, at least there's some more New England Knicks fans calling, and
I
appreciate that.
There
Thank
it
you.
is. That is the gist of the call. So next time.
Man, I'm trying to do my best.
Yeah.
By getting people calling in from the 914 and the New England area. I'm trying my best.
Next time you go to the Celtics game, call him. And you guys continue the convo there. Appreciate the call. Call back anytime.
I don't think I'll be able to watch the entire Celtics and Knicks game, man.
Living with Lex on the Discord. Go ahead and unmute your mic.
Yes, sir. How you guys doing?
Good, man.
CP, what's going on?
Great. How you feeling, man?
Doing good. Good Knicks win today. So, just calling in because I'm saying, I got that Heat matchup this Saturday circled. I hope Bam doesn't hit, set them illegal screens and injure us like he did in the playoffs, like no one talks about. But got that circled, and also for any, I guess, Knicks fans in the tri-state area, there is I think OG Anunoby is going to be at the NBA store on 48th and 5th on Friday from like 4 to 5. So I think the way you get in is like you have to purchase at least like $50 worth of merch from there, and they give you like a wristband. So like any Knicks fans interested, just shout out for that.
All right, there you go. Good, good plug there. OG at the NBA store.
Yep, I'll holler at y'all.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the call. We got Liv and Lex. All right, let's go to the members lounge, Al. Franchise channel members, remember to connect your YouTube to the Discord and then jump right into the members lounge. You will get the easy pass, get the express pass to the show to talk to CP and Alex, man. So we're going to go to the members lounge right now. Let's go to Doc on the members lounge. Doc, go ahead and unmute your mic.
CP, Alex, you can hear me?
Yep, loud and clear. How you feeling?
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling good. First of all, I got to shout out you guys always.
Yes,
Every
sir.
time I call in, it's been a minute. So I appreciate you guys and what you do.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to get right to it so I don't get hit with the music. We get a little concerned with the minutes thing, as all the Knicks fans have. We need that, make that move. We know Scary Terry has been taken off the block, so I'm just curious where you guys are standing on, because I've been having conversations with my people, my friends, about DeJounte Murray.
Okay.
And I'm a little concerned because I don't know the willingness he has to come off the bench. And a lot of people are saying because of that lot less touches on the ball, he's not really playing as much defense as he's really been since his rookie year. So it's not really looking too good. But I'm all for it if he's willing to come off the bench. If he comes here and he becomes another option where it becomes a redundant RJ Barrett thing where, now you got to feed the ball to somebody else. Yes, he's a better three-point shooter, and yes, he's better at getting his own shot, but I feel like I don't want to take away from what's working right now if it's not going to directly impact the bench. So that's where I just want to hear you guys' thoughts on that. And I appreciate you guys for what you guys are doing, and everybody like and subscribe, y'all.
Please.
Appreciate it.
Salute, man. Salute. No, he's not gonna come here to come off the bench primarily. No, you're looking to bring him in here to play with the starters, but also to run that bench unit. But you're hearing different reports. Ian Beckley's saying that he's hearing that the price could be too high. I've always, I'm not so sure how high they are on him. And that's been my position the whole time. So we'll see what happens between now and the deadline.
I don't see DeJounte Murray happening just because after what Woj reported the other day, saying
I don't see it.
Woj essentially is talking for Leon Rose, man. That's like just like let's go back to when Tom Thibodeau was hired. The announcement wasn't made until Woj got back off of suspension, right? Like that's so what Woj said the other day, where it's looking at guys to add like a Brogdon, anybody of that nature coming off the bench. That's what I'm looking at. DeJounte Murray would be nice. He wouldn't come off the bench. You'd start, you'd stagger him to go play with that second unit. That's how he would get most of his shots, like RJ or Quick did when they were on this team. But it just doesn't seem like that's going to be realistic. So you got Rozier off the market. Clarkson's probably going to be too expensive because we're talking to Danny Ainge right now. He's talking to Danny Ainge at this point, right? So the question is it going to be Brogdon? Haven't heard really much talks on that, according to Ian Begley.
Not much
so then
there.
You wonder if it's Alec Burks that's going to make the reunion because, when Scott Perry was here, there was a little bit of relationship between Detroit and New York. So maybe that connection might still be there where Burks might be an option.
Yeah. And speaking of Ninja P, tap in on SNY tomorrow. Scott Perry will be on there with Ian Begley and Dan Grassa from ESPN. And I think that will be at I think that'll be at 12 o'clock. So make sure you tap in on the show. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Shout out to Doc once again. Let's get back to the phones and then we'll do our key stats of the night, man, and our underdog numbers, man. 973 area code. What's your name? Where you tapping in from? This man eating a sandwich. What are you doing? 973 area code. 973. All right, I don't know what the hell was going on with that. 917. What's your name? Where you calling in from?
Good evening, fellas. Good evening. My name is Shaitan. I'm calling from Queens.
Queens, get the money. Let's go. How you feeling?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, two things. Most successful businesses, they have two things in common.
Yeah.
You have very strong strategy. You know what you want to do as a business.
Yeah.
And then you also have good personnel, people who can execute whatever the plan is.
Yeah.
That is what the Knicks have right now. They're executing a plan.
Okay.
So before we start thinking about selling the farm, we need to start thinking about what we can do right now and how it can impact us in step 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
I say all that to say, what we need right now is just a solid veteran backup point guard.
Okay.
Come in for 12 minutes, get JB on the bench, let him get his rest, manage the game, maintain, maybe 8 points, 4 assists, get our boy back in the game, and I think we have a contender. Thank you, fellas.
Thank you. I thought he was talking about KFTV for a second. That's like, yo, thanks, man. We really put in the work. We got a great team around us.
No, we're talking about the Knicks, CP.
Yeah. I thought he was talking about KFTV, man. Anyway, call back anytime. Let's look at the key stats of the night, Al, presented by Underdog Fantasy. What happened to my lower third here, man? Presented by Underdog Fantasy, man. 108-103. Knicks shot 46% from the field, 44% for the Nets. You had, if we look at the downtown stats, 34% for the Knicks, 35 for the Nets. But the Nets did have their key stretches in this game, especially in the third quarter, where they shot damn near like 75% from 3. 18 for 19 from the free throw line. I thought that was a good stat for the Knicks to kind of keep them in this game. Julius did a good job of getting to the free throw line. Overall, they only missed 1, so damn near 95% from the free throw line. I thought that was a good sign for them. The rebounding battle was a little bit close. They did win that one by 2. The assist battle, they were damn near getting doubled up in the third quarter by the Nets, 22-11. Good job by the Knicks in the closing minutes. They got up to 21. They finished with 21 on the night, 29 for the Nets. So good job by the Knicks really executing and getting some efficient offense out there. You had 8 steals to 7, 8 blocks to 5. But the turnovers, 14 turnovers for the Knicks, leading to 16 Nets points. I thought that was a big factor in the game. Points in the paint, though, they did win, which you expected, by 14. 58-44. So good job by Julius, really setting that tone there. And the Knicks were able to get their buckets in the paint.
Yeah. The thing that stands out to me, CP, is that when you look at actually the amount of time throughout this entire game where you see the Knicks were actually leading, it was not for that long of any stretch. It was like for a blip in the first quarter, for the half of the second quarter, non-existent in the third, and then we didn't get back to get that lead until towards the end of the fourth quarter. So if anything, that's probably the biggest thing. Like when you look at the graph, right? When you just go on NBA.com, you look at that graph, that's probably the biggest thing that stands out to me. But for the stats, Knicks did what they needed to do to get done. They shot well enough from three. The rebounding was almost neck and neck, as you pointed out.
Yeah.
But it was definitely the free throws, man, because what they did, they were able to slow down the game. They were able to slow down the game and keep themselves in it because of guys like Julius Randle getting to the free throw line, being able to draw contact. That's the biggest thing, the biggest difference against going against the Nets. So shout out to Julius for being able to bring that to the Knicks' favor.
Yep. Absolutely, man. So those were the key stats of the night, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, man. And speaking of Underdog Fantasy, Al, let's talk about our picks of the night and our fantasy draft. Do you want to talk about the fantasy draft? You won't be talking about the fantasy draft.
No, your guys are done, man. What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do? All right, well, first off, let's go to the pick'em. And, Underdog Fantasy Pick'em works similarly to Prize Picks, where you pick up to 2 to 5 players. You have a chance to win up to 10 times your money. And on Underdog, here's where I went tonight on the Pick'ems. I went with Mikal Bridges, man. I expected this to be a bub night for the Knicks, man. I think I overestimated him a little bit. And so I went with Mikal Bridges on the lower of 30 points, rebounds, and assists. I also factored in the OG factor in limiting him, but Mikal Bridges was outstanding tonight, and he finished with 42 points, rebounds, and assists. So that number I did not hit. I went with Jamal Murray, Al, with lower than 7.5 assists in this Denver game against the Indiana Pacers, and he hit that. He did finish with 7. This was a good one in this Knicks versus Nets game, Al. I like this one for the simulation. 0.5 blocks, and it was Underdog Fantasy. It was a Scorcher pick. And with the Scorcher pick, you have to pick the higher number, but if the player hits, it's a multiplier on your winnings. So with Sims, it was 1.25 on your money rather than just the 1. And that was with 0.5 blocks. He finished with 4 blocks. So I got that one. This one was a little bit of a disappointment, man, because I thought that with no iHeart in this game, that Julius would have really got after it on the boards and had a lot of opportunities to rebound in this game. And so I went with Julius Randle with a double-double for this one, but he fell short. His final rebounding total was 9, just by 1.
Damn.
Finished just by 1 on that Julius one, man. So had he gotten that one, I would have had some cash here, but I did not get it. However, I did get some cash because in the Underdog draft, it was CP the Franchise versus Alex Trataros versus the Knicks chick in the draft. And guess who came out victorious, Al? Do you want to know?
Well, CP, both the Knicks chick and I still have time to go on this. It's not fully done.
I thought this was over.
Oh, no.
Oh,
it is not over, my good friend. It is not over. I still have 6 quarters to go. All right. So
wait, you still got 6 quarters to go? Am I done? Let's see.
You are done. You're completely done. You're finito.
So in my draft, I got SGA, Chet, Jalen Williams. So I went with the OKC big three.
I'm upset you took Jalen Williams.
I did. I knew you were tight about that. I knew you were tight about that in the draft. I had Zion, CJ McCollum, a pick I liked, and then I had Walker Kessler. So I felt like my team was going to be balanced with scoring, with playmaking, and with some good defensive rebounding as well. And so, we finished with 254. Stratocaster's team. How'd you like your team? You had Kawhi Leonard, PG Harden. So you went with the Clippers' big 3.
Oh, yeah.
Sexton, your boy, Valanciunas, and Jeremy Grant. How'd you like how you drafted tonight?
I really wanted Jalen Williams. I really wanted SGA. I was like, I was looking for Brunson and Randall. I couldn't find them on the sheet. And I was like, I want to take one of those guys.
Yeah.
But they weren't up there for grabs. And then I was okay. I'm okay. A little underwhelmed with PG right now and what he's doing for me, but it's a very well-rounded team.
Yeah.
I need them to do more, though. I need them to do more.
Yeah, I hear you. I like my team. And the Knicks chick finished with 80, Marketing, Ingram, Brody, D'Lo, and Anthony Simons. Wow. Whoa. How did she get that team? Back end of the draft
they
was
really
not
did us
good.
dirty on this draft. They took some players off this draft.
Yeah, Brunson wasn't on this draft.
That's what I'm saying. No Brunson, no Randall. I was looking for those guys, man.
Yeah. Brunson and Randall were not on this draft, man. But anyway, looks like the franchise will be victorious, man. So a little lunch money for me, and we'll get back to it on Thursday. But for you guys at home,
lunch money or oatmeal money?
Oh, yeah, depends. For you guys at home, man, play to win, but play responsibly. Go to UnderdogFantasy.com or use our link in the video description for a first-time deposit match up to $100. You can play the pick'em game. You can play the draft. Whatever you're into, it's all love. Okay. Let's get back to the phones as we wrap up here. Knicks get a gritty win over the crosstown rivals, the Swamp Dragons of New Jersey, man. Okay, LP on the Discord. Go ahead and unmute your mic. LP going once. LP78 on the Discord. All right, maybe they were just hanging out. So we'll let them drop off and figure it out. 919, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Peace, blessings, and positive.
There he is.
This your boy Shameek from North Carolina.
How you feeling?
How you doing, man? Happy New Year to you guys.
Yeah,
it's been
man.
a while since I called.
Likewise, man. How you feeling, man?
Oh, man. Cardiac Knicks affair, man.
Yeah,
It shouldn't have been this close.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been this close. Quick question, though, man. How do you guys feel about Grimes, man? He was supposed to step up, take the reins, but he has not been doing anything since he lost his starting position, and since he's been on the bench. Like, he's supposed to be the main guy. What's your thoughts on that? Where do you think we're going from there? Rapid fire, peace, blessings, positive vibes. Y'all be easy.
Appreciate you, man. I mean, I think he'll be gone by the summer in a trade of some capacity. He's young. He's the only young player left that they have to trade. So, you know, if they're going to trade for somebody worth getting, going to have to give to get. From now until then, or until the trade deadline, I'd like to continue to see him play, man. I want to see Grimes succeeding here and want to see him grow with this team and develop. Did all right tonight. You know, I thought he did all right tonight. I gave him some good minutes. 5 points, 2 dimes for Grimes. Knocked down a 3. I thought he was good tonight.
He was fine.
Yeah.
I don't see him getting traded by the deadline at this point because just the names that are out there, it's not worthwhile to include Grimes in a deal like that. Whether it be a Malcolm Brogdon and Alec Burks, anyone of that nature, I don't see him getting moved for someone like that. So I agree with you that he's probably going to get moved by the offseason. So when the Knicks go big fish hunting, that's when he's going to be gone. So this is just a good time to see what he can do, man. This is going to be a good time to see what Quentin Grimes can offer this team while coming off the bench. And hopefully he's able to stabilize his game, man, because, look, even if we get somebody else who can lead that charge for the bench unit, you still need him to be a solid contributor, whether that's defensively or just giving you timely offense off the bench. So hopefully he can get it together, man. He's been having an up and down season.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. But the good thing is you got Ragu there who's playing well. You know, he's been playing well in that spot. And so they've been able to, again, that's part of their success. 11-2. Starting a unit that's still, you know, still winning. Especially with Ragu. And then with OG. And I really like that those OG minutes in the fourth. And here was Tibbs tonight. This courtesy of SNY. Here was Tibbs about OG and his play tonight. Let's hear what Tibbs had to say. Here we go. Oh, it's another one.
Just hustle. You know, it was a tough game for us. But I thought we were at our best in the fourth quarter, and we found a way to win. I thought our bench gave us a big spark at the start of the quarter, got our momentum going. And then when the starters came back, There were a number of hustle plays, stops, loose balls, block shots, steals that got us some easy buckets and just did whatever we had to do to win the game, which is huge for us. So that part was great. Obviously, we have to be a lot better. But, I thought Jericho gave us really good minutes. I thought Precious was terrific, particularly in the second half. And you can't say enough about what OG brings to our team, like from steals, blocks, all that. Those plays were huge down the stretch for us. And then, of course, Julius and Jalen were their usual selves.
Yep, there you go there. And once again, SNY has got me playing these Tibbs pressers through one ear, through one speaker here. They can't let us be great here, Al. But let's see what else they got here for us. Here's Julius on some of his clutch plays down the stretch. Here's Julius.
Yeah, I mean, that's our team. And, me and Jay, we get a lot of shine because we score the points and stuff like that. But those are the plays that win us games. Those are the plays that.
Yeah, it's these aren't good. Let's see if Brunson's audio is good. Here it is.
That play near the very end where Josh gets the block, Precious gets it again while it's in the air, OG gets the next block, ends up coming to Julius, to you, to Julius. Can you take us through the craziness of that play?
Yeah, play of the year so far. Important time of the game, the hustle, and then the finish on the other end. That's pretty big.
Did you feel it in the moment that you said play of the year now? Did you feel it in the moment?
It was a big play that happened in our game. Big play.
I think that was Fred Katz who was like, did you feel it in the moment? All right, man. My people at SNY, man, can we get some better post-game audio for the show? I'm trying to produce a show here, man.
CP.
Yeah.
Go into the post-game live planning chat in the Slack.
Okay.
And go look at what Tower sent us from one Mikal Bridges.
Okay. All right, here we go. Good stuff. Good stuff here by the team. Oh, man, this is funny. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, SOI is killing me here with this stuff, man. They don't got good audio. All right, let's see what's going on with Mikal Bridges, man. What's he talking about? Here we go.
And you're reasonably new to this
audio.
rivalry, but I mean, when you hear a crowd like that, it's your building, and you have to hear "Let's Go Knicks" and all of that. Just how would you describe that? Is that frustrating? Is it galling? I don't want to put words. How would you describe that?
I mean, I feel like any person in here is not fun, and you feel like you're at a away game at home. So that's for probably any person sitting in here, any person alive. So.
I love it. I love it. Good old New York media putting them under the fire. How does it feel when you have no fans in your building? And here goes Josh Hart. And there's one thing, Josh Hart, his game might be up and down and inconsistent. His Twitter game is on point.
Oh, his Twitter game's on point.
His Twitter game's on point. Here goes Josh Hart. Yo, call me.
Trying to get the band back together.
They're trying to get the band back together. It's unfortunate, man. The one that got away, man. It's the one that got away. He had a great game today. His jumper was looking smooth. Yeah.
It's funny. On the TNT broadcast, they're talking about, all the Villanova players you have in this game. And it's like, you got Archie Diacono. You got Jalen Brunson. You got Dante DiVincenzo. You got Josh Hart. They're all in the Knicks. And then you have Mikal Bridges all by himself on the Brooklyn Nets.
I need to know, man. I need to know when Ninja P comes on the show tomorrow. I'm about to text Ian in the morning. We need this answer. And I want everybody watching this show, by the way. That's one thing. Because let me just get on my content diatribe real quick. That's one thing. When everybody's out here complaining about TNT and ESPN and all that, yo, tap in with Begley, man. Cut Begley's clips up. Share Begley's show. Tap in with Begley's show. Like I said, SNY is the only network that is showcasing the independent content creators on a daily basis. Support those people that are supporting us. Don't worry about what Candace Parker and those people are saying. They don't watch the games. We know that. But anyway, what I'm saying about the Begley thing, I want him to ask Perry what was the thought process on why they skipped Mikal Bridges. I want to know about that.
Kevin Knox had a good camp, good day, I should say.
I need to know. I need to know from Ninja P verbally. I need to hear what his thought process was.
Do you really want to hear him say Kevin Knox was in his bag that day, and we were like, oh, he flashed so much potential, and that's why we took him? Is that really what you want to hear on the airwaves from CP? Is that really what
I need closure on this, man?
You need closure on this.
I need closure, man.
CP, some questions I don't need answers to because I don't want to be upset. All right.
Shout out to J Boo. What time is your show? I think it's at 12. Most likely it's at 12. I just need answers on that, man. Yeah.
You're that guy that can't fall asleep until you know.
I just want to know, man, what happened. It was because to me, the average civilian, it seemed like an easy pick. Right? Seemed like an easy pick.
Steve Mills in there be like, no. It's Kevin Knox. That's the guy.
Jay from PR.
The intangibles.
Kevin Knox had a good suit. Yeah, shout out to the Shells, man. Shout out my guy Shells in the chat.
That Fortnite suit.
Kevin Knox.
Good Lord.
The Fortnite suit is what sold him.
I saw that suit. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah. Let's go to 347. 347, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Yo, what up, CP? What up, Alex? My name is Jay Montana from the Bronx, stuck in Florida where the Knicks don't get no airplay, so I'm stuck with Stephen A. How you guys doing?
Good, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I just wanted to find out. Listen, I can't wait for Mitch to come back. Him and OG locking it down from top to the bottom. That's going to be good. I had a question for you guys. I was thinking to myself, I'm worried about Brunson or Randall getting hurt. Shouldn't we get somebody like this guy from Chicago, DeRozan? He could drop 20 points easy.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Rapid fire, man. Listen, I'm a long-time fan, long-time listener since the Jay Ellis days.
Okay.
Big up to you guys in the show.
Salute to you, man, holding it down for us in Florida. Definitely appreciate it, man. Well, that was
all right. Thanks a lot, bro. You guys have a good night.
Absolutely, and I'm sure Ian may talk about it on his show tomorrow. But according to him, it didn't seem like they were too high on DeRozan and Livin.
Is it we got to pay a lot for that to get that, or
for DeRozan probably not because he's a free agent.
We need something off the bench that can drop 20.
Yeah, for DeRozan, probably not because he's a free agent. I still think he's going to get traded by the deadline. To the Knicks, no. I don't think they're going to go after either one of those guys, though. I don't think they go after
Hey, big up to you.
Salute to you, man. Appreciate it, man. What do you think, Al?
Yeah, I don't see Livin being a guy because he's probably going to cost a lot. And you see how that market's starting to dwindle on him, man. Not even the Lakers are where he was supposedly supposed to land.
Yeah.
And they're looking at DeJounte Murray right now. Those are the rumors.
Looking
for
bleak.
DeRozan, I don't see it happening. I don't
see it
think.
Happening.
Well, based on what Fred Katz's article, they're looking for a guy with a long-term deal, right? As part of the equation, long-term deal, Tibbs guy. I could see him being a Tibbs guy. I don't think that's not the issue. It's more of like the long-term deal. What contract do you give him afterwards so that way you can move him for somebody if they want to go get a guy like Donovan Mitchell? That's the question. So is he going to demand another big contract where what is he making, like 28 this year, 30 something? I forget what the number is. Do you have to pay him that for another few more years? And then if that's the case, do the Cavs or anybody else that you try to trade him to, are they going to want to take someone like DeMar DeRozan? Because you don't even see a big market for him out there. He's asking for, the Heat, the Knicks, the Lakers, but you don't hear anybody out there saying we want DeMar DeRozan on our team right now.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting to see what the price is and try to get him on the cheap from Chicago, because if you got him on the cheap from Chicago, that's one thing, but I don't see that happening just because I think Chicago wants something in return because they gave up all their draft picks.
Yeah.
So I don't see the Knicks wanting to deal Grimes and anybody else just to go match that salary.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. Looks like they're going to go bargain basement hunting again. That's I just think is what's going to happen, man. So, Shout out to Abdul from San Diego. Abdul, salute. He says, salute fam, hard-fought win. Sims was outstanding, and Julius relishing every moment was priceless. Candace Parker, consider KFTV for reliable facts. Yeah. Yep. Who else we got in here? Emilio Page, $10 Super Chat says, stop letting Randall run with the second unit, then we will have success. And shout out to Rondell Hartley out. $10 Super Chat says, another great post-game show. Hit the like button. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Shout out to Timothy S. Dantzler Sr., $5 Super Chat. Franchise channel member as well. Says, me and my son at the game tonight. Great game. Closer than I would have liked, but we got a combined 60 points from Jalen and Julius and kept us in the win column. Absolutely, sir. Great job. Var Pat, $5 Super Chat says, does Mikal Bridges make us a contender? Grimes and 3 to 4 first. Mikal Bridges is not coming to the Knicks, man.
I heard you talk about that with Evan today, man.
Yeah.
Great show, by the way.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, he's not. It's not even gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
Evan, if you're tuning in right now, we're still waiting for that pickleball match.
Yeah. Oh, that was one thing I forgot to mention to him. You should have reminded me, man. I forgot to bring that up to him because I thought about that last night. As I was like thinking about the show and the format. I was like, I gotta finish. I gotta ask him about the setup.
Guy thinks I stormed the court after every victory. Evan, thank you, and your team for giving us another home building. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. So shout out to our guy Evan Roberts there, Al. Shout out to him. Okay, what do we have here? Let's see what we have going on here. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Do we have anybody? LP, are you back on the Discord? LP.
CP, can you hear me, CP?
One more time, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling in from?
It's LP from Austin, Texas. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah. LP, how you feeling, man? Yeah.
Feeling good, man. Okay. Just calling in real quick. You know how I do this one.
Are we back up on the Starship Enterprise? Are we back up on the Starship Enterprise? Testing. Okay. All right. Gregory Weiner says we're back. All right. Here we are. 108 to 103. The Knicks win. Welcome to the postgame show. At least it crashed out late in the show, right? Like we were just wrapping up anyway. At least it crashed out late in the show. So that's okay. It happens. However, and I was doing this because our guy Sergeant Sources, Mr. Robert Randolph, here he goes. I'm calling in this Discord to brag about the king. So that was the words from Robert Randolph, $20 Super Chat. Okay?
He's calling in.
Yeah, that's what he says. He's not on right now. So we won't be keeping the light on for him too long. You got to hurry up, buddy. 914, what's your name? Where you calling in from?
What's up, guys? It's Noah. How you doing? I usually hit you guys up on Discord as Roxer the Clown. What you guys doing tonight? How you doing?
Good. How you feeling?
Good. You said, look, I wasn't going to call in, but you said that there's no way we get Bridges, and I agree. There's no way we get Bridges. But why? What's stopping us from rerouting Murray for Bridges or Murray and picks or something like that? Because the Nets need a ball handler.
Where are you playing Bridges?
And you're playing him at the 2. I put him at the 2. He's off ball. He'll defend on the wing with OG.
I mean, the Nets are never going to help the Knicks, man. The Nets are never giving us their best player,
bro. I mean, yeah, I agree. I just wanted to see, maybe we could reroute Murray for him.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, man. Well, thanks for taking my call.
Appreciate the call, man. Call back anytime.
Yep.
Yeah, I just feel like the ship has sailed, bro.
You don't think, to the caller's point, you don't think there's like a 3-team, 4-team way deal that the Knicks could go get Mikal Bridges?
Well, it's just like Evan said on the show. Like, it doesn't serve the Nets to just, reverse course and tank it up.
But what if you don't have to tank it up? What if you get a team like a player like DeJounte Murray? What if you continue to build?
Then you're going backwards. You going to tell me DeJounte Murray's better than Mikal Bridges?
I kind of think that you still stay at the same, honestly. Like I feel like it depends on the deal, right? Like who else are you getting in that deal to make it more worthwhile? It can't just be the Knicks get Bridges, the Nets just get DeJounte Murray. There has to be a little bit more to that, but I feel like you can make it even for the Nets where they just stay status quo and they get their point guard.
I don't see
I'll go into the trade machine and see what I can pull up.
All right, there you go. That's what we need, man. 516, what's your name? Where you calling in from? Hello. All right. We'll drop that guy off. All right, Robert Randolph, man. 657-383-1509 is the number to call. Sergeant Sources, are you calling in or not? Let us know, man. Said he was going to do the Discord, Al. He's not on the Discord. Now he's asking what's the number. The guy's all over the place, man. I try to work with the guy. Sergeant Sources here. How are you supposed to be, on the beat figuring out trade rumors and you can't get the telecommunication devices to work, man? He's not on the phone line. Can't get the Discord working. And we're supposed to believe this guy's working the phones to get a trade talk here.
Hey, it's interesting that you ask us where the phone number is, but the phone number is right on the screen.
Yo, believe it or not, people have been doing that for years. For years.
But the thing is, like, we've had a meeting about moving the phone number. So that way people can see the phone number.
It's all right there. I mean, it's all right there. It's funny, man. All right, let's see. Is this him? 862. What's your name? Where you calling in from?
This is Mike from Jersey.
Mike from Jersey.
Just want to make it. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate everything you guys do. Big fan of the show. We're listening since the pandemic year. Just a quick observation. What's up?
No. Go ahead. You got it.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, sir.
Yeah, I just want to make a quick observation. I was at the game, and, man, it only takes a few seconds to realize that when the second unit gets on the court, there's nobody looking to score.
Yeah.
And you had Deuce out there. You had Bridges out there. At one point, you had OG out there joining them, Precious and Hart, and all of them are looking to defer. It was like hot potato.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted the ball. And it was just like, you feel it. It's like there's zombies out there. And so I don't know what's going on with Deuce. I don't know what's going on with Bridges.
Did we lose him? Are you on a bridge, sir? Are you in a tunnel? Did we lose him? Looks like we did. Okay. Call back anytime, man. Looks like we did. All right. 973. Is this him? Sergeant Sources. Yo, what's going on back there?
What's going down?
Hello.
What's all that noise, man? What y'all doing over there, man? Y'all celebrate King Julius tonight or what?
Here we go. Calling on the line right now. He is the leader of the Randolph Hive. He is Robert Randolph. Grammy Award winning. Put some respect on his name. We will do that.
Yeah.
Robert
Put
Randolph,
some
how
respect
are you?
on my name. I got the whole King Julius Hive listening tonight, so y'all better know what y'all talking about tonight, because King Julius came out, showed y'all he was the beast. He's the true leader of the Knicks, the best Knicks since Patrick Ewing. So y'all better be ready.
All right. So now, the second half of this show was led by a lot of trade talk. A lot of fans, they want Bridges. They want, some people want Lowry off the buyout market. They want DeRozan. What is the update? Give us the update on the latest trade rumor that you're hearing. Sergeant Sources, let's go.
Well, as I'm checking my phone,
for
my 5 different text messages from my 5 different sources,
okay,
as I'm pouring me a glass of red wine here tonight,
yeah,
celebrating the Knicks win.
Okay,
So what the Knicks are going to do right now is we're going to make a couple trades. Mitch is gone. Grimes is gone. That's what we're doing.
Shuffling the
The
deck.
latest update.
Okay.
DeJounte Murray is not off the table. It may still happen. It has to be the 3-team deal with the Lakers.
Okay.
Lakers need to get rid of D'Lo. D'Lo is going to go to the Hawks. That's one scenario. The other scenario is Brogdon for Grimes and the 2 seconds.
Brogdon for Grimes and 2 seconds.
And I believe Fournier. I got to read my text message.
Yes.
Let me read it here.
Yeah. He's got to read. Give him some time. Put the glasses on if you got to do that, please. This is important. This is important.
Yeah. It's a lot going on right now. But definitely from the buyout market, we're going to approach the buyout market the right way. Leon knows what he's doing. Worldwide West is out there.
Okay.
Continuously finding the talent that we're going to get. So, I don't know if y'all ready, but, the Knicks are moving smart these days. We're not doing no more of this star chasing, social media chasing. You guys know.
Yeah.
All the fans out there want Mikal Bridges. The Nets are not trading us Mikal Bridges. So just like Donovan Mitchell, we're going to get both of them for free. They're going to sign as free agents when the time comes.
Okay. There it is, man. There it is. Sergeant Sources, ladies and gentlemen. Did you get your merch, sir? I believe you did purchase some merch. Did you get your merch?
Yeah, I got my merch. I got my hoodie. It's looking pretty good,
Okay. All right. Will you be wearing the merch the next time you're sitting in Dolan's seats?
I'll be rocking. I almost wore it the other night.
Okay.
I had my matching blue and orange, yellow. Knicks Timbs on.
Yeah. You should have hit us before you went out there. With the button up over the jersey, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, Robert, man.
Listen, guys, that's what rock stars do. We can't put no regular fitted on. We can't put no regular fitted on like y'all regular guys. The rock stars got to come in, with we got to come in with a different swag. We got to do a different thing. Like, I'm gonna probably wear my KFTV hoodie with a tie on underneath. That's a rock star.
Nah, man. You can't have us looking crazy like that, man. Nah. No, sir.
I gotta represent. I gotta show you how you really supposed to wear the KFTV merch. How rock stars. That's what we do, man.
Yeah.
So did y'all take some notes of my source notes for today or what, man?
Nah, man. Well, I was just actually getting ready to put the Oscar music on, man, because we gotta go, man. Man. Call back anytime, though, man. Call back anytime, man.
Hey, man, y'all take it easy, man. I love you guys, man. Y'all do a great job, man.
Robert Randolph, ladies and gentlemen, closing the show tonight. Hey, it's Tuesday night out, but it's Friday somewhere. Let's go. Hit the music.
Is that the new, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, it's a Friday somewhere?
And if you see him out there with his KFTV merch with a tie on, please let us know. That is a violation to the highest order, bro. We can't have that.
Can you imagine wearing a hoodie with a tie around?
We can't do that. We cannot do that.
Imagine if it's a clip-on.
Yeah. Can't do it. But anyway, man, great show. I had fun doing it tonight. Good win. Did the damn thing. Had a little technical difficulties at the end, but it didn't stop nobody. Good stuff, bro.
All in the name of good content.
All in the name of good content, man. So how we looking tomorrow on the docket? Game of the Week preview is back. Wait, we keeping this rolling, man. Game of the Week preview is back. Oh, and we got a good one. One of the best in the business. Used to cover the Nets. Came on this show covering the Nets. Used to cover the Nets. But now he covers the champs. Our guy Matt Brooks is coming through, man. Knicks versus Nuggets. Game of the Week preview. What time are we doing that?
2 p.m. tomorrow.
2 p.m. And then, boom, after that, NBA report at 3. We're doing 3:30. We'll do 3:30, right?
3:30.
All right, NBA report at 3:30. So you have Begley Show at 12, Matinee at Begley Show, SNY, KFTV at 2 for the Knicks versus Nuggets Game of the Week preview, and then NBA report at 3:30. So we got you guys covered, man. You don't need work. You got us. Just do the damn thing. Support, hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys then, man. Remember that these shows are available in audio podcast format. No reason to miss it. And support our sponsors, man. Manscaped.com, promo code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping. And also go to UnderdogFantasy.com, use promo code KFTV for a instant deposit match of up to $100. All right, so let me just make sure we got all the super chats. Stillicho, appreciate it. He says, King Julius Hive, step up. $10 super chat from Stillicho. And I think I got everybody else, man. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Great show, Al. Great show, all the producers. We out here. Peace.